This channel is for adults and not for kids. Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by. So today I've got a really cool monster to show you. This is the Tsukuda, creature from the Black Lagoon, Gillman. And he's in 1/5 scale. Over 15 inches tall. So we're going to take a look at this guy. This is his box. This piece came out in 1984, I believe. Yeah, so I would have been about 14 when this came out. I still have this, and I still have my Tsukuda terror dog from Ghostbusters. And they're both really amazing, giant-sized vinyl monsters, vinyl model kits. And I love them. Okay, well, we're gonna have to open this guy up. So the reason why I was looking for this guy is because the last time I had looked at him, I had said to myself, I don't really like that paint job I gave him. I had painted him, I had painted him originally when this thing first came out, and then I repainted him in the 90s when I was in my 20s. And so that's the paint job you guys are going to see today. The version you're seeing today is the second time I painted him. So yeah, sometime in the 90s I did this. And it looks like it too. I mean, it's not a bad paint job, but it's not what I could do today. So I'm thinking of redoing it. Oh, let's see, we got goodies in the box too. What do we got? We've got instructions. You know, to trim his hands and to pop them on there so you could move them around. And then it talks to you. I don't read Japanese, but I'm pretty sure what they are telling you is to fill up the hollow legs with plaster of Paris, which is a little trick that you do when you work on vinyl model kits. Because they're just hollow vinyl, they are kind of easy to knock off your shelf. So it's always a good idea to fill up the legs with like plaster of Paris, you know, which makes it heavy so he's not falling anywhere. Looks like they also gave me a flyer. Wow, this takes me back. Okay. This is awesome. There's the terror dog. And that alien back there, Tsukuda basically, I think what they did is they took the Kenner alien and they may have cut it up and used the parts. I don't know if that's what they did. That doesn't sound like something that Tsukuda would have done, but it looks very much like the Kenner Alien, which I have showed you guys my Kenner Alien in a few videos. There's the Terror Dog. That's the one I have. And I've shown him in a video all about all the different versions of the Terror Dog that I have. There's the Metaluna Mutant. And there's the Creech, good old Gillman. That's who we're looking at today. And the back side has more kits. These were the infant days of modeling. You would see this stuff in the backs of Hobby Japan magazine. The Dirty Pair. Captain America, Supergirl. The good old days of vinyl and resin models. Anyway, we're looking at the Gillman today. Yeah, so he's like 15 plus inches tall. And I'm not gonna say the paint job's horrible. I'm just saying I could do better nowadays. I do like the way I did his fins. Sort of I can tell what I did is I went over the gills with a lighter color, like probably a white or a light gray, and then I went over that with like an emerald green or a jade green on top of the white. Oh, let's make this embarrassing. Let's see. Did I paint the inside of the mouth? Oh, thank God. Yeah, I did. Okay. I was a young kid. Shit, I might have taken shortcuts and just... Nobody's going to see the inside of the mouth. So it looks like there's a dark maroon. What a maroon! Looks like there's a dark burgundy or maroon color on the inside of the mouth. Man, I'm torn. Like, I don't know. Part of me wants to keep this paint job so I can reminisce about when I was a little kid, first getting into the model world. Well, I glossed the shit out of this one, huh? He really looks like he just walked out of the Lagoon. Dun dun dun! Dun dun dun! There's a little bit of the gray peeking through. Hey man, this is the first time using an airbrush. My dad taught me how to use an airbrush, and so looks like I assembled the model first and then started painting it rather than painting the pieces and fitting it together afterwards. It really depends on the model. Sometimes it's... Here, let's set him back up. Sometimes it's better to fully assemble the model and then paint it. But other times, if you assemble the model, there are hard to reach spots that you are not going to be able to get to. You know what, guys? You're seeing me change my mind in real time. I might just leave this paint job. It's kind of cool seeing what I did as a younger kid. Could I paint it better now? Yeah. If you guys saw the video I just uploaded about 30 minutes before this video, it was the Billiken model. And that paint job is light years better than this one. But it is cool seeing baby steps in my modeling career. Still didn't paint those lips red, huh? Even back then when I was a little kid, I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Actually, the lip color that they used on the box is not horrible. And that, maybe that gave me an idea for doing the mouth a sort of burgundy red, or a burgundy sort of maroon color for the inside of the mouth. I probably got the idea from the box. But yeah, no clown lips on my Gillman. I would say the most accurate color depictions are probably from the NECA action figure. As far as it's a very dulled down, subdued red on his lips, and they got the gold accents on his gills and his chest. The folks at NECA, the artists, they're really, really good. And the sculpt on that action figure is super good, and the paint is really, really nice, and looks pretty accurate from the photos you can see, from the few color photos there are of the creature. And so that's nice. They didn't clown him up. Nothing just looks worse than having the creature look like Mick Jagger or Cy Snoodles, just with these ginormous big red lips, you know, looking like he's there to give you a kiss instead of kill you or eat you. Oh, there you can kind of see the jade in the gills. What do you guys think? You think I did a shitty job? Or you think it's okay? You guys want to take a look at this guy out in the sunlight too? I mean, might as well, right? We're here. And it's a nice day outside. Let's go do that. Let's put him out in the natural sunlight. Show you guys what this Gillman looks like in the sunlight. Wow, he is all nice and shiny. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna keep this paint job. It's not perfect. Yeah, it's not perfect, and I could do way better, but like I said, it's kind of cool to reminisce about when you were a kid and how you painted these things. Oh yeah, look at the bottom of his feet. Why, John? Why would you do that? I airbrushed the bottom of one foot. You know what this tells me? This tells me, okay, either one of two things happened. Either I painted the bottom of this foot, and then my dad probably said something to me like, "What are you doing that for? Nobody's going to see the bottom of his feet." Because my dad was like that. And I probably stopped. Or I ran out of paint. Because there's a little bit of green there. So either one of those two things could have totally happened, and I could see both of them being right. Yeah, I was always like trying to go the little extra mile with these things, and my dad was like a little bit more pessimistic, like, you know, what are you doing that for? Nobody's gonna see that part of it. And I would argue with, well, I'll know it's there, or I'll know that it's unpainted. The more I talk about it, the more I kind of remember that conversation happening. So I think that's just one more reason not to paint this thing, because it reminds me of my dad first teaching me how to use the airbrush. Jesus Christ, this video is less about the creature, more about me. What the fuck? All right, yeah, it's time to wrap it up. This isn't fucking monster therapy. Or is it? Glop, 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 glop. All right, my friends, that is a look at the 15-inch tall, 1/5. Didn't I say it was 1/5? Yeah, 1/5 scaled Tsukuda, spelled with a silent T, vinyl model kit. Fishy man about town. All right, my friends, take it easy. I hope you're doing well. I'll be back with more monsters when time permits. Let me know if you liked this model. Let me know if you think the paint job is ass, or if you think it's okay. The more I look at it, the more I'm starting to realize it's okay. It's an okay paint job. Maybe I'll blackwash his tummy, and that'll. Yeah, I'll blackwash his chest, and maybe that'll just make it a little nicer, I think. But yeah, the more I look at this guy, the more I'm thinking it brings back a lot of monster memories. So I think I'm just going to keep him the way it is. All right, guys, hang in there. Whoa, camera almost fell over. Jesus Christ. Happy Halloween.